All right, Laggy Racing, what went right? So, Laggy Racing's a game jam game. I think it was like over a weekend, and it's about racing cars where you have like input lag. So, that creates some sort of fun there. What went right? I think it's easy to understand. So, the controls are pretty simple. It's, arrow keys or WASD, and, you drive the car. It's pretty, something most people understand, right? It's web playable. So not only is it accessible through its controls, but it's also accessible in that you don't have to download anything. I think that's a huge bonus. In addition, finally, I think it's fun in a chaotic way, so that all the cars bouncing around. It's sort of hard to tell what's even going on, but it's still really fun and like that whole experience. The Mario Kart sort of experience is kind of fun, I think. Anyway, what could be improved? I think during the development process, I spent way too much time on the car AI. Like, I think each different car has a different AI controlling it, which is cool, but for a 2 day game jam, I think I spent like most of the time on that. So, probably should have spent time on other things rather than the cars, which didn't even turn out that well in the end, right? The cars ended up being sort of glitchy in like laps 2 and 3. They kind of stopped going the right direction sometimes, so it didn't work even in the end. All that effort was not entirely worth it. So that was another issue there. Another thing, nothing had like models. It was all colored cubes, and that's fine. But I think it would have been great to have at least like a car model, or a few car models, or a few different shapes, just to spice it up a little. Cause the no model thing, it looks kind of second rate. Anyway, what else? The sound effects. The sound effects are not entirely synced to what the actions are, which was the intention, but it doesn't end up that they actually, like when the car slides, it doesn't always play the slide sound effect. And sometimes it crashes, but doesn't play the crash sound effect exactly at the right time, it's a little before or after, so that just disconnects the player a little bit from the actual gameplay. Finally, the music. There was no music in the game, right? So that I think would have helped to reduce the need for obnoxious sound effects. So, anyway, I wasn't too excited with the result of it, but I think it was a good experience and something definitely to learn from. So, anyway, I hope this was helpful.